Hello and namaste. This is Jewel from Goddess Creative. I have a new reading request for you today, and this project's name is Swash. S-W-A-S-H. Swash. Currently sitting around 1 cent. Well, it was as my read, and remembering this is not financial advice. Do your own research and due diligence before investing in any project. But we're having a little look at the energy. I've already done a meditation, so I am aware of the prices that this one will get to this year. I am stating that most will have somewhat of a run this year, which is really good. But many will also start to fade away after this year, but especially after 2026. So this is one that I'm actually getting will fade after it's had some run. Okay, so let's have a little look at the energy. The energy for it right now, and I hope you can see this clearly. I'm sorry about the sun glare. I've decided to work in the morning and the sun is streaming in first thing in the morning, so I hope you can see that. But this is the Three of Wands. The Three of Wands is very much about the energy of going on a journey. Wands are really nice. Wands are about the passion and the interest and the, energetic imprint that is based around energy and based around emotional energy. And along with Cups is based around emotional energy as well, but this is more passion, energy, interests. And so the Three of Wands is very much about moving, possibly foreign land, foresight, planning forward planning, moving forward. It is a yes card and a card of success, self-belief, and hard work paying off. So it is a yes card. It's very good. So this is for the timeline currently right now. This is not a quarters reading. This is a reading over the next few years for this particular project. So this one currently, as it sits in the timeline of right now, it's doing its planning. It's looking forward, and it does get rewarded come end of the year. So at the end of the year, it's still in this moving forward stage. So this is a swords, and very much about the thinking of the progress of moving forward. Again, still moving forward and calming down. And it's also a card of overcoming hardship, or, overcoming what it's been through in the last, couple of years or past time of the lower bear market, and, what it once got to. And it's gathering its strength to go back to what it once got to. Okay, so that's what this card is all about. I asked for a clarifying card in the six, and I get another 6 card with the Six of Wands. Again, that passionate energy coming up. This is a yes card, 6 of Wands. It is about success and victory and triumph. It is recognition. So this is for the timeline of this next run. So this is for December, around about December and first quarter next year. So that's what this timeline sits in. The Six of Wands is victory. It does see it starting to have a really nice run. It does see its fans coming back, its well-wishers, its supporters. That's what this card indicates. The well-wishers and supporters, and people jumping back on and feeling, hooray, this is great. So this will start to have that recognition again in that timeline, and it's really good energy for this particular project. Whilst it will not see its all-time high in this next run, it does start to gather it and see it for the following run. Okay, is what I'm saying here. But it's feeling, it does have a lot of swords energy. Again, another swords with the 5 of swords, which is, you know, that whole, you know, battling and overcoming. You know, it's quite an aggressive, this 5 of swords. It's one of the first cards that come out for me, and I couldn't understand why. But it does sit in the timeline of 2025, sometime in the year of 2025. It is feeling that very much strength and holding its own, and very much, you know, aggression, almost bullying behavior, because this is battling to the defeat of others. With this particular card, it is a bit very much going to win at any to any extent, no matter what. I'm going to win. So it's almost intimidation, bullying kind of energy. And I did need a clarifying card for that, and the clarifying card was the Page of Swords, which is again another strength card, about a mental card. It's about mental mind energy, swords. So that is some delayed news. And I do believe that this is in relation to, whilst it does get some nice highs here, it's not as high as what it would have liked. It, as I said, does not get back to all-time high here in the timeline of the next run in 2025. The Page of Swords brings in the delayed news. That's what the Page of Swords indicates. It indicates patience is needed. It's still got ideas and inspiration. It's still planning and vigilance, but it's quite guarded and protective. So it's defensive, particularly with this 5 of Swords. It's defensive energy in this timeline of 2025. Possibly some arguments, but much needed mental agility is needed here. And it does have that with all these swords, but on a defensive note. As we move forward, we get the 10 of Cups. Now this is in the timeline of 2026. This is beautiful energy to see. Okay, this 10 of Cups is a card of very much happiness, reunions. It is stability and security. It's a gatherings card. Whilst it's not hugely abundant success, it will realize its all-time high in this timeline again, which is back in the run. This will be the run of 2026 timeline that this one is here. Okay, so that is really nice to see. Its overall energy is, and this is a yes card, by the way, for 2026. Its overall energy is a yes energy with the King of Pentacles. He is a very quite grounded and mature, successful, quite a wealthy businessman and risk taker. This is a beautiful, solid and stable energy. Being Pentacles, it's nice to see this. Pentacles energy is the governing energy of all these wands, but particularly all these swords. Is playing havoc currently for the next couple of years, the energy of these two. But it's nice to see this grounded King of Pentacles energy as overall energy for this project. As I said, this one will need to be looked at again. I would have liked to seen more Pentacles energy actually in the reading, not as just the governing energy, but at least it's there. It's not to say that this one's not going to have a nice run for, you know, especially for what its energy is right now, being in February. If you're looking at its energy come end of 2024 into 2025, yes, it's still a good investment for 2026, but not great, because I feel that others will do better. But if you were getting into it now and you were doing a long hold to 2026, I feel you could be happy. Okay, I'm going to leave that there. I want to remind you, this is not financial advice. Do your own research and due diligence before investing in any project. By no means is this a premium project, because it's quite high up there, quite down the ranks in either CoinMarketCap or CoinGecko, but it is one that should be considered for what it is right now, if you were wanting to make some gains in, you know, in these next run times. Definitely, yeah, it's nice energy for that. But as I said, it's not a good investment for later on down the track. Okay, all right, I'm going to leave that there. With love and appreciation. Namaste.